Hi, George Bruno here, and it's the 28th of the month, which means one thing. Time to pull out the tape. 7 inches. It grew an inch in the past month. I'm pretty impressed with that. What have I done different? It's grown more in the past month. Number one, it's hotter, it's summer, so it means there's more blood flowing. I'm continuing the protocol of taking the vitamins, drinking my little formulation, massaging with the shampoo brush, and using my rosemary and castor oil every single night. I don't know if all of those things combined have a synergistic effect on growing, but my hair has grown more in the past month than all the other months. So that's just something to consider. Today I'm on my way to get my hair cut at Modern Male in Sellersville, and I'm going to ask for a traditional gentleman's cut, which is just pretty much tight on the sides. It'll be parted here and just long on top, long enough to kind of sweep over. More of a shorter version of what I have here. It's a great cut, works great with most beards for a more mature gentleman. And I leave it long enough on top and on the parietal ridge in this area where if I want to put some gel or paste in it, I can go forward with it and just cut, not quite faux hawk, but go forward instead of like the sides going down. My hair naturally goes forward and up right here, but I always blow dry this down so I don't get a poofy kind of side. I'm going to start getting into haircuts real soon, and I hope that you enjoy some of my experience and wisdom in dealing with men's hair, and I'll answer your questions as far as styles are concerned. I cut the hair of celebrities and sports people, broadcasters, and so forth, who will remain anonymous. I don't usually do videos of people. I have to have people sign a consent form, but I don't want to burden my guests because I like to consider my cutting and styling environment a private, upscale environment that's not intruded by cameras and so forth. So I guess in the future, with models that I have to find models that give me consent, or I have to ask for that specifically. But until then, I'll be using mannequins and so forth and myself as an example. So think about this particular style right here as your style. Like I said, I have receding hair, thinning hair, and I find, and it's very typical for a guy that's closer to 60 than he is to 50. And it's just a clean, classic style. It's easy care. You don't always have to wet it or shower. You wake up with it fairly under control, and it's not so long where you have to manipulate it, and it's not so short where it's going to tell you what to do. So consider this as a cut for yourself. It works for a lot of people, and there's different ways you can switch it up. If you want to go more formal, you can put a more solid formal part in it. If you want to go a little more natural, sporty, you can just kind of texturize it more with your fingers, mess it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more windblown. That's an option as well. So think about this when you go to get your hair cut. Always ask for something that you can get 2 to 3 styles out of. That's the way you get the most mileage out of a men's haircut. George Bruno, also known as the Sultan of Silver. You can find me on Instagram at George A. Bruno. My Facebook business page is George Bruno Luxury Hair Experience. Gray Bailey is my YouTube channel. My website is georgebruno.com. My Twitter is at George Bruno. I also go on Periscope at George Bruno on occasion. So connect with me on Periscope. So that way if I do a Beards Without Borders live broadcast, you'll get the announcement there as well. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, forward this video to friends that might benefit from it, and put it on your social media sites. I appreciate you watching every single video. I know I have an international audience. Much peace and respect to you. Take care.